Almost sunny. Monday morning here in Colorado. It is 7 a.m. Mountain Time. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Welcome back to Crypto Info with the Tank. Today, we are covering, let's get to the market first today, which we usually don't do, but let's go ahead and do that. Good morning, Totally Awesome. How are you this morning? Welcome in. How are you? How are you? Everybody that's joined us, welcome into the cast. The live, we have Bitcoin at 124,592, Ethereum at 4,582, and XRP at $3 a coin. Cryptocurrency market cap at 4.24 trill, people. Oh my goodness gracious. We are at a 59 for our fear and greed index, and just look at this jump, would you please? Okay, so let's look at the time on this. Here we are on the 6th of September, and here we are, of course, on the 13th of September. Here's the 18th of September. Here we are about the 25th of September, and 2025. And now here we are. So here we are at these numbers here, and about 3.75. And now 4.26 we hit. We hit 4.27. We are now sitting in at 4.26 for a cryptocurrency market cap. This is very interesting because we are seeing the height of where all of the market is, and we're seeing the top three hanging and holding key support, as well as BNB and Solana and a number of others. I say that to be fun because Raoul Pal, of course, says Solana. I'm jumping on board. I know that's not how you really say it. It's Solana with an A at the end. I know. Just 4 zeros and then we'll start some numbers. We'll start a 1 after the decimal. So let's see. Let's break that down for you. Tenths, hundredths, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, 1 100,000th of a is that what that is? Of a dollar? Anyway, Ethereum Classic hanging in at $19. I mean, geez, if you guys have Ethereum Classic, I mean, I don't know. Hey, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't buy or sell anything because of what I say or do. I believe all cryptos are going to the moon coming up shortly. Here, you can toss a dart at any of them, and they're going to the moon. I think that's pretty obvious. How long they'll stay there, who the heck knows? But we've got our favorites like VeChain and Algorand and so forth that we love. The internet loves some of these as well. Let's go ahead and just jump into the topic here quickly. Remind you of Caleb and Brown first, though. Your one-stop shop for crypto brokerage. Check our link down below for that. And as far as Fiat Leak goes and showing us what's happening, we got about almost 200,000 traded in the past minute XRP. And for Stellar, we have about 250,000 traded in the past minute. And for Zilliqa, we have almost 100,000 trading in the past minute. As some of you may not know about Zilliqa, not a financial advisor. Algo, wow, 119,000. See, the smart ones be like, what did he just say? Something about Zilliqa? I never heard of that one. Let me see. Okay, but now Zilliqa could crash it and go nowhere and go to into the toilet. So please be careful with crypto. You can lose everything. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't buy or sell anything is what I say or do. You have to consult your RIA, your registered investment advisor, before you're going to do that, right? Right. Okay, basic attention coin is called BAT token. It looks like that with that little triangle. Why does that look familiar? Why does that little triangle look familiar? Well, if I go to, let's see, let's do this. Let's go to Google, and then let's do Brave browser. And if you look at Brave and you go to brave.com, well, I guess you have to use the browser. Oh, wait, did I just see it? You know what I'm talking. It's the rewards token for Brave. And when you use Brave browser, which I don't, at least not on this computer, it comes up here. That little guy comes up right there. What little guy? This little guy, this triangle comes up. That's BAT token. Not financial advice. Don't buy or sell anything because of what I say or do. Let's check the movement on Cardano ADA. We were moving about 100,000 or so, trading about 100,000 or so in the past minute for Cardano. And I don't know why I tapped Engine Coin. I have Engine, of course. Of course we do. Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying your Monday wherever you are. Let's get to today's topic, which is top researched cryptocurrency projects and top researched cryptocurrency topics and projects. So we got 10 total for you here today. Let's see what we have, and let's leave this open so I can track what we're doing. And welcome into Crypto Info. And totally awesome in the gang. Welcome in. Two Paws. We got word on you, Two Paws. Glad to hear you are back, my good sir. Guys, please do not forget to check our Patreon. Our Patreon has been launched. Check that out and see what it is all about. I can't tell you. There's a bunch of stuff in there that we can't do on YouTube. Right. So YouTube has its limits. Not that we do anything weird or crazy. It's just fun stuff we do. Like we're going to go do some shooting down at our range on the property, and that's going to be fun. Like things like that. Okay. Fun stuff. Guys, please don't forget. Don't forget what, Tank? Don't forget about the 3 X's is what did not forget about. That didn't come out right, and that's all right. This is live. It's okay. No, I'm not on fire. My sandal's not on fire again. No. I have my little feel good, smell good, be good, meditative, little weird. Okay. Now, don't forget about the 3 X's. Don't forget about XLM. Do not forget about XRP, and do not forget about XDC. Why? Because these 3 X's, I am saying, will be, and I'm not a financial advisor, you will so wish you had those in your portfolio come a year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 15, 20 years down the road. You just play the video back, and everybody's video's back that said, the 3 X's, the 3 X's, the 3 X's. What are those 3 X's? Those are the 3 X's. They are XLM, XRP, and XDC. Yeah, crucial, guys. Crucial stuff. Okay, anyway, let's get to today's topic, and it is obviously the top search topics. And our first is, what is our first topic? What is our first most searched? Oh my goodness. Well, it's obviously Bitcoin. And then it's Ethereum. And I'm sure, you know who loves that, of course, is our buddy Paul Barron over there. Loves for me to shout that out. Ethereum, second most searched topic. Bitcoin, number 1. What is number 3? Of course, it's XRP. Was it rhyming that time? A little bit. I mean, didn't mean to, but Solana's number 4. And if you're Raoul Powell, you're going to say Solana. So Solana is number 4. Shout out to Raoul. BONK is number 5. Thank you. And the top search topics are what? Sit, buddy. Sit, buddy. My Pitbull is not. It is altcoins. And then it's AI and crypto. And then number 3, it's regulation and crypto regulations. Number 4, it's tokenization and real-world assets. And number 5, it's DeFi, protocol innovation, Web3, and infrastructure. We get into all those. And yeah, excuse me, BONK is in there. BONK is in there at number 5. Excuse me, universally top in search matrix and view matrix is Bitcoin, of course. Crypto Rag shows Bitcoin number 1 most visited over the past 7 days. Number 2 is Ethereum, frequently among top searched altcoins. Excuse me, surged in Ethereum searches noted in Google Trends tied to ETF listings, and that's what is going on with Ethereum searches, coming in at number 2. Coming in at number 3, XRP appears in most search crypto lists. Boy, I'm having a Hulk moment. Sorry. Crypto news is most often cited in cross-border payment interest contexts. I saved you by turning my volume down. Solana. In many top search crypto lists, Solana is listed as the most frequently searched altcoin. And BONK is coming in at number 5. Believe it or not, the BONK is coming in at 5. Most searched crypto news. I'm sorry, it's actually number 3. So BONK is actually number 3. I misspoke. It is not XRP. It is actually BONK. Yes. Why? Because people like to play around. That's why. Let them play around. Look at guys. Well, people are playing around with number 3 searched BONK coin and number 1 searched Bitcoin. We'll be messing around with the old XRP like we do. And we'll see what happens in 3 to 5 to 7 years with the old BONK. And we'll see where BONK is. And let's see where Bitcoin is in 3 to 5 to 7 years. We'll see. Bitcoin might be doing its thing and just be just fine. Now let's see where Ethereum is. Hey, Paul Barron, I love you, and I think you're great. And I know you need to make your money on your Ethereum, and I need to know I get it. I get it. You bought so much dang Ethereum, betting on all the whole Ethereum, and of course not seeing that. Hey, hang on. Whoa. How are we going to fix this moving train called Ethereum? Since it's not built to do what we're expecting it to do even now, even yesterday or today, currently with what's riding on it, now we're expecting everything to kind of like ride on Ethereum, and it can't scale the way we need it to in order to handle business. But I put all my money in Ethereum, oh crap. You know what I mean? So guys, just pay attention. Be careful what you're listening to on the internet and who you're listening to. Make sure you're not listening to shilling on the internet, in my opinion, and make sure you are listening to the truth on the internet. Ethereum's going to go and maybe double and triple. Maybe before the truth that I just mentioned is found out and seen and realized and digested by everybody, because people see it and they all know it. Everybody knows what I just said. Come on, you guys are following crypto too. If you try to argue what I just said, you're kind of being wacky. Like, how can you argue what I just said, right? Is this guy having an argument with himself? Now he's talking to himself, right? That's the tank. That's who you got. Tap like and subscribe and the bell notification so you can get a new notification every time I put out a new video. I need a little button I tap on my chest that does that. Guys, tank getting crazy this morning now. This is what we come for. He's getting wacky. I can't help it. It's the truth. What is going on? Can we wake the F up? Are you serious? Ethereum? Okay, so Ethereum. So the guy goes, so Ethereum, and then he laughs his ass like, yeah, that's you damn right I just did. Come on, wake up and smell the utility run. And it ain't Ethereum. Okay, it will be. Will be this time. Boy, do I have a Hulk moment going on. Guys, Ethereum's gonna go to 8-9 grand. Good for you. You did a 2x. Ethereum's gonna go to, 9, 10 grand, 12, what, 9 grand, whatever. What is that? No. 12 grand, yeah, or more. So you did your 3x Ethereum. God bless you. Good for you. Look at you go. Maybe you retrace. Of course, you're going to retrace healthily. And then maybe you do a 4x or something if we really get this extended super cycle. Maybe even a 5x you do Ethereum. Maybe you go to 20K. Maybe you do. You won't stay there. Nope. Nobody's going to tell me that I will not believe it. No, I don't believe it, and I won't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. To me, it's lies. That is not what I see with this, and that is not what I see with everything I take in, with everything I eat, with my mouth, with my eyes, with my ears, with my senses and my intuition. We're eating everything. All this information over all this time that's being spun, that's being given accurately, that's being given somewhere in the middle. We're all eating it over all this time. What are we eating? Because look at all the people that ate all this, XRP's a crap coin. Brah, brah, brah. Whoop. Really? Is it really? Oh, interesting. Where are you getting that kind of research from that it's a crap coin? What makes a crap coin then? Please give me your definition of a crap coin before you can go ahead and say something like that. I mean, come on now. Will people wake up, please? Will you please wake up? Ethereum can't do what it was designed to do. It's trying its ass off, and it's getting layer 2s to help it. Well, all the layer 2s in the world are going to come to save Ethereum and make it run properly once all their shit comes onto crypto, comes onto Ethereum. It's all going to come onto Ethereum? Are you guys crazy? Will you guys wake up? Ethereum is not the future of crypto. No, wake up. I'm sorry if you already bought all your Ethereum. Good, get out on the next run and let everybody, next time it goes 2x, let everybody be your exit liquidity. And get out, Baron. You know what I mean? Just do. So I'm sorry you didn't see it before. Helping you to see it now, Paul, and others. Not a financial advisor. I'm telling you the truth of what I see. This is my truth. Ethereum will not be around. It is the Netscapes. It's the Yahoo. No, it can't. How could it be? Now, those that were built to do, like a Cardano, one of the 8 creators of Ethereum, along with Vitalik and some others. I don't know who the other, I forgot. Who was Gavin Wood one of them? Who then created Polkadot? Pretty sure. Anyway, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't know about that. Don't take that to heart. I try to be very accurate on the channel. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I'm pretty sure Gavin Wood was one of the 8 founders of Ethereum. Now look at, then Chucky Boy said, look at, I'm out of here. I got to go do something that's real. I got to go do something that's designed to not go try to get first mover advantage and cheat with a bunch of VC investors and blah, 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 blah. You know, the whole thing with Heathgate and Hinman speech and blah, 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 blah. Come on, I'm not going into all of it. You know that whole thing. I hope I don't get a flag for that with AI. Guys, I'll get the comments in a second. I'm on a roll here. I'm so aggravated about this whole crap that people are so blind to crypto. And what the F is going on with crypto? Wake the F up. Holy crap. You might want to follow the tank. I know I'm right-ish. Within reason. I'm right-ish. I'm not right about everything for sure. People say I don't have a crystal ball. Tank's like, I do. And I prove it. Every year that goes by, my wife's like, you're really weird. But you're like right all the time. How do you always see this shit? Like before everybody sees it, like 2-3 years at a time. How'd you catch ISOs? Like literally, 8 months, 6 months before anybody mentioned it on effing YouTube. I'm not kidding. You did not see it on YouTube. I swear to you, I bought all the ISOs 6 to 8 months. I'm not bragging about it. I did. You can have, and my point is you guys are no different from me. That's my freaking point. But it's not about me. It's about you. It's about every leaf on the tree, every human being. To me, it's about that. It's about helping everybody. I've already helped myself. I've already opened up and woken up, and I'm here now trying to wake everybody else up now, child. That's my point. Anyway, comments. Welcome in, guys. You're awesome for coming in. Thank you, Turkey-based Stu. Welcome in. Hope we're having fun. Marnie, hope we're having fun here on the channel this morning. Guys, what the effing heck is the point of life? Now he's going there. I thought this was about crypto. But seriously, what the heck is the point of life, though? Because we're all here doing this. You guys are here interacting. What the heck is the point of life here? Oh, boy. I think it's to interact and connect with shit best we can and funnest as we can. Funnest? Yeah. As fun as we can to interact and connect with shit. Like, that's all we're really doing here. What else are we doing? Because otherwise it'd be like this. You'd literally just be like meditating in a closet or a monk. Like, nothing wrong. I mean, fun to be a monk or whatever. Not even them, though. Come on. Monks have beer like kind of once a year, traditionally. I don't know if you knew that or not. Just a sip of beer. Some beer. Just a little bit. But anyway, just to see the other side, you know. But no, we don't live like this. No. Come on. Let's get real about this. Guys, if we're being honest, life is about having fun and enjoying and connecting with shit. Either stuff, crypto, a project, something you're working on, your mate, your son, your daughter, whatever. It's just connecting with people and things and situations. That's what life is. Food, you want to taste it, you want to eat it and crap it out. Yeah, it's connecting with food. Everything. This is life. So are you having fun? I hope you're having fun with your life. I really hope you're having fun with what life that we have. We have some life. I hope we're having fun. I'm having fun here on the channel. I thought this channel was about crypto. It is. Don't worry. Stop being so pushy, people. I know I get in the comments. You get off on tangents. It was about crypto. It is. All right, look at, here's the deal. Most researched topic, Bitcoin. Of course, from the FedWires watching its money. I'm going to run into some of, actually, I don't want to cover any of that. That's stupid. I don't want to cover dumb stuff. I have my my topics, and I have my talking points laid out. And sometimes I look at them like, what did you lay out here for? It's kind of corny. Like, come on. You can talk about, here's what I'll talk about. Okay, Solana, BONK. I'm going to talk about BONK. It's Solana meme coin family. Well, good for you. Go play your games, kids. I ain't talking about no BONK on my channel. All right, Stu says, monks discovered beer. I love monks. Shout out to the monks out there. Dude, on the Patreon, you guys, we get to do fun crap. On the Patreon, we do fun stuff like beer. No, I'm kidding, but I'm not, though. We get to shoot and do guns and stuff like that. On the, careful what you say. You're going to get flagged. I got to get to these comments, guys. I don't care. Who cares about the Patreon, Frank? We're talking about our show here, and I got somebody chiming in on Joseph Luby Boy. Joseph Luby Boy says to him, says to him, it's gold. To Luby Boy, oh yeah, Joseph Lubin loves his Ethereum now, don't he now, child? You guys want to talk about some meat cake? Or are we going to get flagged here on the channel with the AI? I don't know. Guys, I don't like cheaters. I don't think that's cool. I knew it was going on, too. Can I tell you? All right, somebody might wonder, hey, Tank, you always say you're so smart all the time. You say you're not bragging, but it's kind of funny because you're always saying you're so smart. So kind of sounds like you're bragging. But you always say you're so smart and you got like crystal ball and stuff and blah, blah, blah. How come you missed the old Ethereum and Bitcoin then? And Solana? Answer. It did tell me. And I didn't listen to it. I swear to you it did. And other people told me too. And I said they're right. My buddy Mark told me about Bitcoin way back in Tennessee back in the day. It was, I think, it was 09. And he told me about Bitcoin. And he was using it with his game. He's one of those dudes who had the clear see-through tower with the computer and all this stuff. One of these kids, younger than me by like, whatever, 15 years, 12 years. And he said, oh, yeah, look, check out this cool game. I said, cool. And he goes, what? And he goes, look at this Bitcoin stuff. It's how I get paid and stuff. You've got to get this Bitcoin, Frank. I'm like, what? He's like, oh, this stuff's good. This is the future of money. They're going to use it as money. I'm like, what? He goes, no. Right now it's being used as a thing in the video game as a payment, a little reward thing I get in a video game, but it's going to be used as instead of money one day and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, geez, Mark. Whoa. That sounds kind of crazy. No, just buy a little bit of it. Not a lot, just a little. That was 09. Hold on one sec. Let's go back. Let's go to, I know I'm on a tangent, but it's fun. 09. Oh, geez. 09. What happened to Bitcoin back in 09? Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek at 09 on Bitcoin. Oh, good gracious Lord. Oh, good gracious Lord. I guess it wasn't 09. I guess it was 2010. Yeah, what am I talking about? 09, it wasn't made yet. What are you talking about, Tank? You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I guess it was 2010. It was right at 2010 when Bitcoin popped out. It was, no, it wasn't. Yes, it was. It was right here. Yeah, it was. It was right here, literally when it just came out. It was right here because in 2010 we were doing something else. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was there. If anything, I could be wrong because it was summertime, fall time, like September. So I guess it was here in 2010. Yeah, 22 cents. A 22-cent Bitcoin. And don't you know, I talked to my buddy Mark sometime later and I asked him just very nicely. And I said, hey, Mark, you got that Bitcoin? Remember Bitcoin? You were telling me about it? And what did you do with it? Do you have any more of that? And he said, well, now see, here's what happened. He said to me, now, Frank, here's what happened with that. And I said, oh, crap, you missed it, huh? And he said, yeah, I didn't. I let go of it, and I just blah, 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 blah. Anyway, guys, please open your eyes, and let's get back to Ethereum. I'm not going anywhere, please, if we're being real, over the next 5, 7, 10 years. And if it does, I'd be shocked. Turkey Base says, good morning. My fiance asked me who this crazy guy was I listened to every morning, and I said, babe, it's Frank the Crypto-10. What the flock? What the flock? Honey, what the flock? Yep. Hey, Stu, thank you. I know I'm getting back to some old comments. I know. Guys, I'm such a wacky, weird person. I hope you guys are enjoying the channel. If you are, tap the like and subscribe. I'm having the time of my freaking life. And guys, I love you being in here, and I swear to you, if nobody was in here, I still would do this channel. I'm not kidding. I am such a freaking weird person. You got 21 million shiny rocks or tulip bulbs, says Stu, if you wish. My rock's going to go up. Why? Because there's only 21 million, but my cousins lost 3 million, so it's even better, yeah? Stu, funny crap. Guys, Stu, funny I want to be able to, can I swear on this channel? I feel like I do, and they don't, because if you say flock, there was an L there, of course, and that was not the word that we don't want to say. But flucking A, did I say it? Huh? I still got it out, that didn't I? Yeah, thanks for, guys, please share me with your friends and family, not because I'm crazy, because I'm truthful, and because I'm caring and cool. And I'm one of those people on YouTube. There are others who will say the truth about crypto. The truth about what I be holding, the truth about what maybe somebody might want to think about holding if they want to win, even though I'm not a financial advisor and that's just an opinion. It's all it ever will be, because you can't buy or sell anything because of what I say or do, because I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't a financial advisor. Use your pants, your shirts, your socks, your glasses. As Sal Rosenberg says, your glasses, everything in crypto. Careful now, child. If you think I know what I'm talking about, some people think I do. Calm down, Frank. It ain't about you, buddy boy, right? It's about you guys. Anybody can do this. You guys, you come on, Stu and you guys, and Turkey Base and Marnie and my regulars who are in here, Monsager and Totally Awesome, and my boy Two Paws back in action. Two Paws. Let's see you on the live, Two Paws. Let's catch you. You're going to pop in and surprise me sooner or later. Guys, we do know what is going on. We are not bragging about this at all. We are helping about this. This is the point. I'll pull out my phone and show a very good friend something I have like on Uphold or something, and I'll show. And my wife will go, oh, don't do that. This is our freaking brother. This is my brother, my buddy. She's like, no, show him. I'm like, dude, this is what my buddy did for me back in the day. In 2019, whenever it was, when I jumped in. It's not a bragging point. It's to show, look here's what I've been putting into something like, XRP or whatever. Here are my literal transactions for my checking account to show you. What? How much were you putting in? Over and over again, looking at the truth. The truth shows the truth. This channel is about the truth. Share the truth with your friends. Share the frickin' channel. Thanks for sharing with your fiance. Hey, fiance, thanks for asking. Excuse me. And hey, Turkey Base, thanks for sharing with fiance. And share me with everybody, with the world, because the world needs to know the truth about crypto as close as we can get to it. The truth-ish. As close as we can get to the truth on crypto. The truth that Bitcoin, yes, has 21 million. Yes, fantastic. What does it do? It's digital gold. Okay, hang on. I thought it was a payment system. Didn't Satoshi lay this out? And it's a payment system. No, that didn't work. Now we switched over to the store of value narrative. Oh, gotcha. Okay. No, but it's more than a narrative. That's a real thing that you can really grab onto and take hold of and hold near and dear to your bosom. This store of value. Yeah, but aren't you guys, doesn't USDT print a whole ton to kind of keep Bitcoin propped up, so to speak? And doesn't USDT Tether have to buy treasuries to keep balanced backed 1-to-1 with US dollar? So how is it a store of value? Am I fucking doing this shit on purpose with my hands? Yes. How fucking stupid. I almost didn't put the L in there. How fucking stupid. Wake the fuck up. Drops the glasses, probably breaks them. Supposed to drop the mic, but I can't because it's hanging here. And you hit me, I told you hit me one more time. Michael James microphone, you hit me one more time. I'm telling you, this thing is going to mind its own. Guys, wake the fuck up. Are you kidding me? Bitcoin? Okay. No. Bitcoin's going to do its thing. It's going to keep going up because people are going to keep believing the store of value narrative. It's not a narrative, Tank. It's a real thing. There's only 21 million of them. Hey, guys. There's this bridge in Brooklyn. We got a fire sale going right now. Oh my gosh. Please wake up and smell the Bitcoin is now for the wealthy. And the bottom just may fall out on it at some point, and people may see the truth of what I have said. Until it does, hey, Tank, don't talk about that because you're going to take the whole crypto market if you do that. Everything's in Bitcoin. It's got its 54%, 54% dominance on the market. That everything's in crypto. Like more than half is in Bitcoin. Don't say that about Bitcoin, Tank. How about piss off? I don't care. I don't care what the heck happens to Bitcoin. And neither should any honest individual on this planet. Who gives a crap if Bitcoin goes to zero? What did you just say, Tank? Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said the truth. Who cares if Bitcoin goes to zero? Well, that means that the whole crap. No. That means Bitcoin go bye-bye. And the real utility projects of crypto, blockchain, what it was meant to do, not saying, if it goes up, if it doesn't. It's the ultimate in speculative assets. If it goes up, it's a store of value. So we're all going to go bank on that. We're going to bank on that store of value is going to remain a great thing for people. And they're all going to shake their fist in the world and say, buy more. And there's only 21 million, of course, so it makes them more scarce. So every time this happens with buy more, everybody buy more Bitcoin. But don't sell it. And buy more and don't sell it. And just keep doing this to keep this process up. And of course, it's going to get more scarce and keep cranking to the moon, of course, until it doesn't. Until that stops. When does that stop? When the world realizes they're shaking their hand in the air for something that is actually pretty foolish. Yeah, I said it. And a speculative I don't want to say narrative, a speculative thing to get behind, a speculative narrative-driven asset, rather than, now let's flip the switch, the script. To what, Tank? To this gang. Hello? Anybody in there? Hey, financial whizzes on the planet. Every single one of them who's bought into Bitcoin now because of the charts that they've read. Everybody. Hey, Francis Hunt, who's a freaking genius. And I love this guy. I love you, Francis Hunt, and you know I do. So hopefully I come across your YouTube studio and you can see that I mentioned you and you can see what I'm saying about you because you're awesome. There's a truthful dude who spits the truth. Hey, my truth brothers, what's up? You know what I mean? Spit and the truth. The truths. Hey, what are you, Australian? Hunt? My name is Francis as well, Francis, by the way. So to my fellow, which means frank or free, etymology-wise. Interesting that your name is Francis or Frank, because you like to be frank, and so do I, and we like to be candid and frank and real and fucking truthful. Cut the crap, world, and get real, because the truth is, if there is a God, it's the truth. So if you want to be with God, you better be with the truth. You don't have to say it like me and try to be fun. All right. The deal is that Bitcoin is running on a narrative, is running on a store of value. Really? What value, I would ask you, exactly am I storing? Well, I don't know. Nobody's ever tried to start breaking it down like a scientist like this, Tank. Well, I am, and I do. And this is how I research, and I call bullshit on Bitcoin. I call bullshit on Bitcoin. I call bullshit on Bitcoin. Yeah. Yeah, you got to print a ton of USDT to keep backing this thing up, man. And if that changes, then fine, okay? But that USDT tether, of course, it has to buy those U.S. treasuries now, doesn't it? It has to buy the U.S. bull crap monetary system now, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So does Bitcoin. So how is Bitcoin not tied to the U.S. monetary system? What? Yeah. How is it? How can it be a store of value and a hedge against the monetary system when it's linked to it, and USDT Tether has to prop Bitcoin up, and it has to have hold treasuries, buy treasuries to do it, to stay backed 1-to-1 with the US dollar? Riddle me that, please. I don't get it. How is that cool? How's that not a... Okay. So anyway, we move from the store of value narrative to the real world utility usage of XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR, and the so on and the so forth and the yada yada. Freaking yada. Wake the fuck up, people. Holy crap. Are you awake? Hello, anybody in there? Guys, Tank, you gotta be nice. You're gonna wake someone up. Don't throw cold water on them. You nicely just, hey, it's time to wake up. All right, so let me calm down. Guys, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up now. Come on. Wake up to the truth. Wake up to the truth of what is happening with crypto. And all these projects and what they really do and who they are and what they all have a different personality. Some overlap and remind you of another friend and what they do, like XRP with cross-border payments and HBAR doing similar stuff. There's a lot of cross-training like that. There's a lot of, remind you, there's some twins. There's Arthur Brito, David Schwartz, Jeb McCaleb creating the ledger, and with OpenCoin early on with Fugger playing his part, Ryan Fugger. But you've got that connected with the other. I lost my train of thought there. I shouldn't have brought Fugger into it. But that's a key part of what's happening with Ripple and XRP if you're paying attention. Wink, wink. 1%ers, wink, wink, Jed. Yeah. You guys catching what I'm throwing down or nah? I hope we're having fun. I think a lot of people don't pay attention and don't know what in the world they're talking about with crypto, and I'm not trying to be mean. You better be careful who you're following on YouTube. I'm not the only one. There are others who are very truthful on YouTube and who are awesome. Yeah, I just had about 12 things run across my mind. I didn't know which one to pick. They lit up like a Christmas tree in my mind, and I'm like, choose this. No, don't. Guys, fuck are ye all doing out there in crypto land with crypto? I wonder. I so wonder, Stu. And I so wonder, Marnie, and I so wonder, everybody, what you guys are all doing with crypto, and if you're being fooled by the foolish ones. They're not foolish. I think a lot of the folks that we're hearing on the internet have a certain stance. They've got some power, a small amount, and folks listen to them, and they need their projects to go certain ways. I don't think that's cool, but I think that's what people do, and that's okay. Okay, back to some comments. Yeah. Stu says, I've gone all in with Michael Saylor MicroStrategy. It's the best strategy ever, dude. But please, Saylor, away from Definitely, dude. Stu, you're funny. I like funny people. I like everybody, but funny people especially. I love the sense of humor. Stu, right on, dude. Like what a joke. Can we get to some utility and some XRP, XLM, XDC? And I should definitely have H-bar here in my little cluster. Whoops. I should definitely have H-bar here. And I for sure, I don't know. I think for sure we'll leave XRP up for a little bit. To show the world watching what we truly, truly are about. Ultimately, numero uno, number one, we can talk about all of these other coins. I can talk about the XLM, and the XDC and the like. We can certainly discuss all three all the time. But what we will say, and by the way, I keep forgetting, but please don't forget, our Patreon has launched. But we certainly want to leave XRP as our standard because it is the one, and the world is getting ready to see why I'm drinking each day out of a mug that has a little XRP. Because you are what you eat. Guys, regulations, continuing with the episode. We like to sidetrack, but we try to make it fun because I didn't see anybody jumping off with the sidetrack now, did we? No. Tokenization of real-world assets is key, guys, coming up with crypto. If anybody's paying attention, every bank and government is researching, of course, and it's a majorly researched topic on Google. From BlackRock's tokenized BIDL fund. No, that's not BIDL, BIDDLE, like you would think. That's BUIDL. So like an interesting little acronym that has the L at the end. That fund to Ripple's RLUSD Treasury-backed stable coin, the real world is coming on chain for real. Institutions are coming on chain. This whole thing is about to explode. A Cambrian explosion, not of one, and I've misused, and I caught myself in the kitchen the other day. I thought you said Cambrian explosion, but you were talking about just XRP. Cambrian means a variety of Anyway, and a massive. Anyway, researchers mapping legal ownership models, custody structures, and cross-chain settlement tech moving forward. With tokenization of real-world assets. And we already know what's going on with Ondo Finance, tokenizing gold on the XRP ledger, and a number of other projects that are tokenizing RWAs. So we've got the XRP ledger. We've got VeChain tokenizing RWAs. We've got XDC, I'm pretty sure, tokenizing RWAs per our buddy Totally Awesome, laying it out with XDC. And a number of others that, and not a number, but at least a few that I'm aware of, I can't think of now, that tokenize real world assets. Now, DeFi protocols, let's switch gears to DeFi protocols and Web3 infrastructure, guys. This theme or backbone here for today's talk, okay, academics is crucial. And today's academics and developers study automated market makers, or AMMs, oracles, and cross-chain bridges as they evolve into true financial plumbing concerning crypto and DeFi. The goal is to make DeFi as reliable as Swift, but without the fees and friction. Okay, so basically a frickin' UFO, point blank, that doesn't crash to the earth like Area 51 and get all caught up in that nonsense. It actually flies well and doesn't get careful. I'm not going to talk about that right now because I could have got into a few different things. Don't get flagged now. Projects like XRPL, AMM, that's for Bell's show. Arch show. XDC, Trade, Finance, Bridges, and Quant Overledger connect these pieces into the next Web3 backbone that will lay this whole thing, that will lay the highways that are laid for this whole thing. So to recap, the world's eyes are on Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and BONK at this time, of course, is our top 5 research projects, which is find so ridiculous and silly, of course. And that's my opinion. And the top 5 topics, of course, altcoin ETFs, AI integration, which we didn't cover, and I will. I'm going to jump back to it. And some regulation, tokenization, and DeFi infrastructure. So these 10 pillars, of course, are literally the blueprint. This is why they're all being searched so much, because they've become essentially the blueprint for what we have to look forward to for, I guess, what solidifies or fortifies the entire space of crypto. And by the way, I never mentioned, let's mention the AI and crypto link here. AI link tokens, so AI integration is the second most researched topic. And you might wonder why. I mean, why wouldn't you? Nobody wonders why. Look at what's going on with smart contract execution and now take an AI agent. You just have everything running and you don't need a human involved now in the process. You also could have the frickin' Matrix. Yikes. And Matrix already exists, but you could have the realization and the potential battle and end of the Matrix, at least the awareness of the Matrix. I think y'all know what I'm talking. Let's not get flagged here. From Fetch AI, which, full transparency, I bought a whole ton of a while ago. I just did. To Singularity Net, to XRPL's automation features, AI is becoming the new brain of blockchain. And by the way, I'm not going to touch Fetch AI until I see Fetch AI in about 5 to 7 years go to whatever, $1,000 or so per fetch. And if I see something else happening along the road, along the way, with my research, as I continue to pay attention to Fetch and I don't see growth, in fact, I see failure and I see, oh my gosh, I will, of course, jump out of Fetch. But until I see that, I will hold it as it grows and evolves into its $500 to $1,000 per fetch. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I would never buy or sell anything because of what this little knucklehead says on the channel. Research is focusing on AI agents that can trade, audit, and manage liquidity autonomously. Yeah, getting like the Matrix movie, where the shit just happens on its own. This matters for when a human tries to get involved, and the agent's like, I'm more powerful than you in this place. Get out of here, human. What do you think you're doing? This matters for XRP Ledger till Neo comes along to save the day. Hero theme in action. This matters for XRP Ledger too, because AI bots could optimize pathfinding that we've covered. We had an episode on AI integration with the blockchain talking about the pathfinding and liquidity bridging for ODL, or on-demand liquidity flows in real time, leading to RTGS, or real-time gross settlement. Goodbye T2 and T1. See ya. We do it immediately. You know what's cool? I'll tell you what's cool. Not getting paid anything for it either. What's cool is that nice little XRP Gemini card that I keep using over at the gas pumps and get my 4% XRP, and I keep seeing XRP immediately being dropped on my phone. I open up Gemini on my phone. And boom, immediately. As soon as I pump the gas, I got the XRP, baby. And I purchased my 3,000, which is coming up. I got to go pay my bill and then go run it again. 3,000 purchased in 90 days. It was $400 in your choice, and I choose XRP, but crypto they offer. But it went down to $250 worth recently. I'm like, you guys did the old switcheroo on us, because you realize everybody's going to use this dang thing, and you're like, wait, let's give away $250 worth instead of $400, Jim. Hey, Tom, we led with 4. I don't want these people to think that we're, hey, you know what? It wasn't out there enough, Jim. Just pull that back. Pump the brakes, kid. Pull that back to $250. You like your job? Pull that back to $250. All right. We'll give $250 away, says Gemini, with the XRP card, if you do, $3,000 from the first 90 days. So anyway, I love this card. It's totally awesome. And the gang. It's really cool. And what's cool about it is immediately, as soon as I buy it, it buys it. It shows up. I've only just started. This is empty. I emptied out my Gemini account because I went into cold. But I have $27 in free XRP that I have as of right now. I literally have 9.25 XRP that got purchased. And the kicker of my point here finally is that as soon as I pump the gas and do my thing and whatever, it pops right on here immediately. First time in history, I'm pretty sure, or at least I think, that we have a rewards program running through a credit card that as soon as I purchase and achieve the reward by pumping the gas, for example, at the fuel pump, the reward immediately goes into my account, into my Gemini account. It's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm loving this, and no, I'm not getting paid anything by them for saying that. Excuse me, but I do love that. And by the way, the other topic that I did miss, by the way, was regulation, and I'll quickly cover that. By the way, let me finish up AI first. So AI is really becoming the new blockchain brain, or the brain of blockchain, and I think we all saw this coming. I think this was a natural progression. Research is focusing on AI agents that can trade, audit, like I said, and manage liquidity autonomously. So we're going to end up having AI AMMs. That's a mouthful. AI AMMs. It's actually pretty simple. AI AMMs coming up soon, and it matters for XRP Ledger too, because, of course, because AI bots could, of course, optimize the pathfinding and liquidity bridging for the ODL flows that they perform. So that's huge stuff. And concerning regulation and crypto regulation in particular, and ETFs that we did not cover on this topic, scholars and lawmakers, of course, as we know, we have Clarity Act waiting. Now we're almost finished up with that. Hopefully we get an answer here shortly. It could be at the same time as XRP approvals, ETF approvals. That'd be crazy stuff this October, November. And it could be at the same time, of course, as Powell mentioning in October, perhaps, that we have a 50 point basis hike. Who knows? We could get a 0.5 interest rate hike cut. And who knows? We could only get a 0.25. We could stay flat. Who knows? But it'd be crazy. In mid-December or December 9 and 10, we get another one coming up, and we could get another 0.25 percent cut, rate cut. Who knows where we go? If we get another 50 basis points and then another 25 in October and then another 25 in December, oh boy. Can you imagine another 0.75? So we got a full, that would account for, of course, a full point, considering our last 0.25. So anyway, guys, I'm tired and I'm done. And we could cover BlackRock Spittle more. We covered a little bit, but we cover more on the tokenization real world asset aspect of this whole thing, of this 5-armed animal that is our topic for today, which is the 5 most researched topics. It's actually the 10 most researched topics, because 5 of them are the top most researched Google searched cryptos, and the other is of course, we cover the top 5 Google search topics, period. But I do thank all of you for joining us today, and I hope you do remember our Patreon has launched, and there it is right on the screen for you. Check it out. It's growing and we're building it. We've just started. Like I said, we're going to have crazy footage coming up in here, and I do appreciate you liking, subscribing too, by the way, to the channel. Thank you for joining us. Stu, thank you for joining us. Marnie, Monsager, thank you for joining us this morning. Hopping in here late, at least into the comments. Thank you. Two Paws, welcome back. Welcome. Thanks for contacting. Marnie, thank you for stopping in Turkey Base. And Totally Awesome, thank you for stopping in. And yes, Totally Awesome, for sure, the 4 horsemen, XRP, XLM, XDC, and HBAR. Hard to deny those. We can add a few more if we'd like, but concerning utility, real world usage, real world utility moving forward, please name me 4 that are not more powerful besides Quant. And some might say Algo or Myota. God bless your souls. That means you're over the target and you're paying attention. Our ISO 20022s are going, of course, crazy. Coming up shortly, I hope you have the best Monday ever. Remember, a smile does confuse an approaching frown. It just doesn't know what to do, but turn itself upside down, mofos. Guys, have a great day today. We're going to end this stream. I hope you have the best day ever. Thanks for tuning in to Crypto Info Blockchain Meetings. Go Frank to Crypto. Tap that like and subscribe. Bell notification. Don't take a breath for yourself. And, yeah, whatever else I forgot to tell you about. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 7. I love you guys. Have a great day today. I hope you had fun.